Yo, dude, it's 2013, and check this out. I got a brand new tablet, and it's actually a computer, a laptop. Wait a minute, what's that? You're not gonna come into 2013 and act like you're cool without having a 27-inch Windows 8 tablet. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Whoa. Windows 8. Alrighty, how's it going, people? It's Timmy Joe making videos, computers, or dare I say, giant Windows 8 tablets. 1080p. I mean, it plugs into the wall, but it has a battery in it. And it's a computer, and it's from 2013, and it's a snapshot of the times. When everything was going mobile, this was right when, like, you know, iPhones and Android smartphones really had taken off and become like the mainstay, the thing you had. And everyone thought, well, here I have to go here, and there we go. Everyone thought this was gonna be where it was at, but no. It seems as though with Windows 10, everyone just kind of wanted Windows just to be Windows. What's going on? Oh, interlocate, what? What's going on? I hate Windows. Just give me it back. How do you get it back? There we go. I want, not the weather, I want their desktop. That's how confusing that is. Remember when Windows 8 first came out and you loaded it up and then you didn't even know how to get to the damn desktop because they wanted you to use that stupid Metro UI? That's funny. So I definitely remember seeing this thing on CNET's like CES coverage around 2013. It might have been its successor because there were a few of these, but this is the original. This is the Lenovo, what is it? Think something? It says it here, doesn't it? Oh, IdeaCenter, Lenovo IdeaCenter Horizon 27, a 27-inch 1080p all-in-one computer / tabletop, which has this hinge on the back that lets you lower it and, you know, whatever. And yeah, you can even just put it like that way, or you can put it up, or you can put it all the way down on the table, which should launch the Aura software. Ooh, so, well, the Aura software launches here. It's like, ugh, there we go. Good glare. There it is. Why do I have this thing, and where did it come from? Well, my old buddy Tyler finally brought me something I hadn't seen. It's been a little bit of a while. Here, you can go photo. Should be a bunch of photos of me in there. You can just like add them on here. Just, I don't know what the hell this is for. You can do this. You can pinch. There I am. And then with this tabletop thing, you can play games, of course, too. Boom, games, there we go. So, yeah, I remember this being demoed in 2013, and for some reason, Tyler bought one. I think he paid, like, over $200 for it, and it's not that great a PC these days, but it's pretty cool. There's some things. So, we'll go over some specs. A Core i7... only in name, by the way, because you think Core i7, you think quad core with hyper-threading. No, this is a Core i7 3537U, which is a 2-core, 4-threaded processor. It's terrible. Now, terrible by today's standards. I mean, you can't do anything with this thing the way it is. And it had 8 gigs of DDR3 1600, as well as a dedicated graphics card. Pretty big deal. This is a GeForce GT's 620M. 620M. So we gotta get about the power of a GT 610-ish, probably even less, built into this thing as discrete graphics. So this thing might actually like play game. Well, it probably would have played like real games at the time, sort of. It'd be, you know, a laptop experience. This is all laptop hardware, but I don't know. Tyler bought it up and he got the little hockey. Yeah, there you see, you can go like that. The air hockey things. You got the little these things, suction cups, so you can play games. And he brought it up to me, and we actually we put it down and we played some games on it. We played the table hockey on it, and some I forget what it was. What was it called? It's in this list here. It's the Raiding Company. Raiding Company. We played Raiding Company, and it is absolutely terrible. Like, the air hockey doesn't really respond well. Like, it's got little pads on the bottom. Like, it didn't really respond as well as I figured it should. You know, even like Android games had gotten better than that at this point. There was a lot of screen tearing for like just basically a tablet or like an Android or iOS game that's been blown up to 1080p on this screen. And I guess it's fun for like 5 minutes, but it's not something I'd ever like consider like showing people at, like, look, check this out, it'll be really fun. And then that Company of Heroes game was really bad, or Raid Company was not very fun. So I played through all of these games. There's a fishing game where you shoot ice crystals out of a cannon at fish, and then spider webs appear. Yep. Took me about 5 seconds to turn that off. There is King of the Opera. I don't know. Like, they're all supposed to be touch-centric games, right? There was a game where you drew a line on a racetrack to make a car go on it. Why wouldn't you want to just be driving the damn car? Why would you want to draw? Why is that fun? There's got to be a car game that would run on this. Full screen, you know, like a real car game, Dirt or something like that. I'm sure that would play on this thing. You know, it's just silly. Then there was Texas Hold'em and Roulette. Yay! Want to play some gambling games with no money involved on an awkward touch screen instead of just playing them at, you know, on, you know, E-Bombs World or something, or I don't know, Two Cows. You get what I'm saying. Yahoo Games. And oh, look at this beautiful guy. Oh, he's beautiful. Just looks lovely. It's pretty responsive. Like, okay, I take that back. It's not really that great. There's some weird live TV thing in there. There was some videos that still loaded up on it, and there's an Android emulator on here that lets you play games like Jetpack Joyride. Super crazy weird stuff. So Tyler brought this up to me, and it smells like curry when it gets warm and starts the fans start ramping up. He had taken it apart before he brought it up here because he wanted to change the thermal paste for me, and he left the back plate off of it. So I got to take some video of the inside of the thing. There's quite a lot going on in there, considering, you know, what it is, but it's a humongous battery. Oh my goodness. But I guess to power a 1080p 27-inch display, you're gonna need quite the dang big battery. That's for damn sure. I'm surprised it even works. So, I don't know, I played around with this thing. It's got a mechanical hard drive in it still. It's not very quick. All of the tablet games have aged absolutely terribly poorly. And when I go and look at like the next generations of these, there was one that was called Horizon, and it was a little bit better of a design, a little bit thinner, and it had like a Core i5 in it or something like that. It was probably the same class of processor, really, like a 4000 series or something like that. It got a little bit better with that one. The hinge got a little bit better. And then there was one that was branded the Yoga, and it got a little bit better. And then, I mean, these days, the touchscreen computers, all-in-one computers, haven't really stuck around. People want their computer experience to be a computer experience, and they want their mobile experience to stay that way. So the worlds don't really tend to overlap very well, and these products, although cool, although I thought this was very cool back in 2013, seeing it at CES on CNET's coverage or whatever, now in practice, like, number one, it does not look big. It looked humongous back in 2013. 27 inches, that's crazy. Now I've got a 28 and a 32-inch monitor right here that don't have bezels the size of England on them. So, you know, it kind of loses its composure. But the one really cool thing about this, and it's not its SD card reader or its 2 USB 3.0 ports. No, this thing can be used as a monitor. It has an HDMI on it, and I thought, you know, maybe it could be used for both ways or something, because wouldn't you want to have access to, like, even laptops you can plug in external displays? No, this thing here it has an HDMI in, so you can use it as a monitor. So now that it's basically the hardware on its crap, you could use it as like a backup quick web browsing computer. It'll certainly do stuff like that, no problem. But you could use it as a 1080p 27-inch display, and it's a fairly decent one too, with a glass panel. Most, monitors don't have glass panels. This has a real glass panel, which makes it really bad for glare and stuff like that. But it's a really nice surface to look through, especially at night and stuff like that. So I don't know. What else is there to say? He's got 2 packs of these. There was some sort of dice you could hook up to this too, and it would play Monopoly and some other game. What was it? There's Monopoly. Oh, Lenovo Tycoon. And you could hook up this dice thing. He doesn't have the dice, but he had 2 things of plungers, and the little suction cups kept coming out of them when we were playing. I super glued them in now, so hopefully they work a little bit better. But yeah, they have like basically these things like touch sensitive, and you play like a joystick on the screen. Such a weird computer, such an odd time for computers. The Windows 10 era, Windows 8 era, especially before 8.1. When this thing, he did a factory reset for me, so it was stuck on the desktop. How do you even get out of this damn thing? I think you have to hold this. There you go. And I had to install the classic shell because there literally was no start menu on this thing. It was Windows 8, like just straight up. And he told me, don't update it to Windows 8.1 or all the apps stop working on it. So I definitely didn't do that. So this has been a look back on the Lenovo the IdeaCenter Horizon, and its weird tablet nature. Unplug all this stuff here. It's a computer, straight up, that runs. I can launch stuff. I can open up hardware monitor. It's pretty heavy. It's like 20 pounds or something like that. But it works as a pretty nice, decent internet browsing, Windows computer these days. But as far as the concept, it has not evolved, and it pretty much died with stuff like this. So I'm at Watch Timmy Joe, Instagram, Twitter. Thanks for coming down memory lane to 2013 with me today. Thanks to Tyler for always supplying me with the weirdest stuff. Little plungers that you can stick on your glasses. Don't you dare. Little plungers that can stick on your glasses. And go back in time to 2013 when Microsoft actually thought people didn't want a start menu anymore. They wanted the Metro UI. Ooh. Have a good day, folks. This has been your Lenovo Minute.